Hey you guys, I am back with another video. I hope you all are having a great day so far. It is actually Friday. I'm grateful today is Friday because I've had a long and stressful week at work. But with all that being said, because I don't know how much video time I have, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm actually on my way to work, so I wanted to go ahead and make this video when I had the time. I actually wanted to share a dream that I had on yesterday. I wanted to share it yesterday, but I wanted to just kind of just meditate on it for a little while longer before I actually shared it with you guys. Basically, in this dream, I know that it was a dream from the Lord because I know how the Lord gives me things. And this is more, it was a dream and it was also a vision as well. The reason why I know it was a vision is because when the Lord was showing me what he was showing me the night before last, I had never experienced it the way that it occurred during this particular night. It was very different. Usually when I have a vision, I believe I've shared this with you all before, but usually when I have a vision, it's more so I have no control over my eyes. It's like my eyes are basically moving to the left, to the right. It zooms in, it zooms out. And I'm just there to observe and take in what the Lord is wanting me to see. This particular night was different because it was as if my whole body was being moved. What I mean by that is I had no control over my body. It was as if I was on this invisible rod. I know this sounds weird, but I'm trying to describe it the best I know how. But it was like I was on an invisible rod and I was being carried, in a sense, through different scenes. I could feel myself slowing down. I could feel myself speeding up. I could feel myself turning around when it wanted me to actually get a clearer view where, as far as what it was wanting me to see. So it was very interesting because I've never experienced this before that I can remember. So on to what I saw. Okay. In this particular, the way it started, I was in this house. I was looking through through a dresser drawer trying to find something to wear. And there was a lot of people in this house. I didn't know who they were, but obviously in the dream, I knew who they were. So I'm trying to find something to wear. And I ended up going to the shower. I wanted to hurry up and take a shower, but somebody else was trying to get the same shower. So I started running so I could be the one to get the shower first. And so I ended up in the shower. I'm taking a shower. My mother-in-law and one of her sisters was also in the bathroom with me while I was bathing. And so it went from that scene to where I remember being back in this house where all the people were. And I remember knowing in that moment that it was Thanksgiving. Like I knew it was Thanksgiving Day. And I had a knowing that all these people were at my house because they were there for the Thanksgiving meal that I had not prepared. And I remember just feeling feeling anxiety because I had all these people here waiting for a meal that I knew I was not going to be able to prepare. And I remember I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I didn't even get a turkey. There's no way I can cook a turkey in a matter of hours, because you have to wait for the turkey to unthaw. And then I was thinking about the food that I normally cook on Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can prepare a Thanksgiving meal today. What am I going to tell these people? And so it went from that to where this is when it went into the vision. Like I said, I was being carried throughout different scenes throughout the night. Some scenes I cannot, clearly remember for whatever reason. But I just remember being carried into different scenes. One of the scenes that I do remember was I was carried outside, and I was looking up at the sky, and I saw writing in the sky, but I couldn't make out what the writing was. I almost get a sense that it was some kind of concordance of some sort, but I could be so completely off. I just don't remember. I just remember seeing words that I could not make out. Like I said, it wouldn't let me see what they were, and I couldn't remember what I was shown. The next scene that I was brought to or taken to was this room, and the room was filled with red heart-shaped balloons. I mean, there were so many balloons on the floor. They were red heart-shaped balloons. And I remember on a few of the balloons, or a couple of the balloons, it had "Be My Valentine's." It went from that scene to where I was taken into like this. It seemed like I was like in a nursing home or some kind of medical place, where I saw these nurses, and they couldn't see me. It was just, I was hovering around them, and I was shown them watching TV. One of the ladies picked up a remote. She cut the TV on. And I remember in this particular vision, I was so alert that I was really focusing on what I was, because I was so alert and so consciously aware that this was a vision. I was talking to the Lord, I was asking him, Lord, what are you showing me? I was asking, what is the date? Because I was trying to see if I could see a date on the TV that they were watching. And when I was watching them look at this TV, I clearly saw the date, July 19th, 2015. That was the date that they were watching this TV program. The lady turned it on, I believe it was Joel Osteen. And Joel Osteen on the TV was getting the congregation to pay attention to this big monitor screen that was positioned in the church. And when the video came onto the screen that they were watching, I clearly saw some kind of broadcast. It was some kind of news broadcast, and it said that there would be major, I'm kind of paraphrasing because I can't remember verbatim what it said, but basically it was saying that there will be major events that are going to take place, and the tribulation will begin in January. And so I was looking at that, and then it took me out of that, and it took me into another scene that I can't clearly remember what was shown to me. And that's pretty much all I can remember. Now, you guys, if you've been following my channel, you will recall that I have had, this will make the third dream, I believe, where I have had a dream regarding Christmas and about me not having time to prepare for Thanksgiving. The third time, you guys. And then this is the second time I've had a dream regarding Valentine's Day. If you remember the last dream that I uploaded, I shared with you all where I was shown a vision and I was crying out to the Lord, asking him how much longer. And I was immediately taken into this building where there was a musical play taking place. And they were singing about Christmas and they were singing about Valentine's Day. Now, what I will do is I will post these dreams that I'm mentioning in the description bar. If you want to, revisit them, or if you haven't heard it, you can hear it for the first time. But my video time is about to end soon. But you guys, I just want to be very clear again that I'm not by any means saying that the rapture is going to happen on Christmas. I'm not saying the rapture is going to happen on Thanksgiving Day. I'm not saying it's happening on Valentine's Day. I'm not saying it's happening in January. I don't know. All I can do is give you what was revealed to me through this vision. And I don't completely understand. I just know that it has to be something. Because when I was shown this regarding the Valentine's Day, when I was shown the balloons, I should say, in this vision, when I was taken into this room, there were so many beautiful red Valentine heart-shaped balloons. And it said, "Be my Valentines." I can only take that into consideration and say that maybe the Lord is giving us clues to letting us know that the rapture is about to happen very soon. Valentine's Day, even though we know it has its pagan origins, when you think of Valentine's Day, you think of a day of expressing one's love for someone. And we are the bride, and Jesus is our bridegroom. And there will be a marriage that will take place. And so I just feel like maybe this is a symbolic, way of showing us that he's coming soon for his bride. And, with this whole Thanksgiving thing, I honestly don't understand what this means. But I can't ignore the fact that this is the third time I've had this dream regarding Thanksgiving and me not having time to prepare for Thanksgiving. And so I can't ignore that. And I definitely cannot ignore the fact that here it is, I'm sitting here watching a scene that this vision took me into, where I'm looking inside of Joel Osteen's church, and he's showing a video of it talking about that the tribulation will begin in January and that major events are going to take place. And we know Joel Osteen is a part of this New World Age church. And so, let me know what you guys think. My video is about to end in a few seconds. I love you all. Please leave your comments and feedback. And I will talk to you all soon if God gives me something to share. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.